What's up, bitches?
What's up, Craptacular Channel here?
For life.
It's been
Well,
a while
4 more
since
days,
we did
anyways.
a reaction. Sorry, it's not Bleach.
That whole Bleach thing is getting a little much, honestly. I mean, this is like the 50th billionth time we're gonna say it. It's like a month or two until we do it. We're trying to enjoy other things. But every time I upload a video, or he does, it doesn't matter what the video is about. It's like, bleach, bleach, bleach. And we're like, okay, guys.
Yeah, One Piece.
Come on.
I like One Piece, you know? It's a good series.
It's all good, though. Fuck.
Yeah, no, seriously. Cut that shit. Watch our updates.
Yeah, actually watch the updates, people. We actually talk about stuff in there. It's not always trolling, even though we like to fucking troll. It's not trolling all the time. Yeah, I mean,
90%.
I went down to the job resource.
90% of the time we're trolling, but
yeah, it's cool.
10, you know.
I went down to the job resource center the other day to see the career counselor, and I walked in there and she came up to the counter. I was wearing this shirt. She's like, I hope you're not job searching in that. I was like, no, it's cool. She's like,
I got this one. Shows a crack pipe.
Yeah, look at that shit. It says smoke crack every day. What? Nothing.
I'm looking for a job.
I'll give a fuck. Just stare at her.
I'm a very hard
horrible.
worker, you know. She started bleeding.
I was like, nah, I don't go fucking job searching this. Man, if I went job searching this and I found a job, I would tell that to everybody I've ever known, being like, I am a champion. It would never happen though. I doubt it.
So yeah, fucking I'm working on. I literally just finished writing chapter 8.
Hell yeah.
Just so you guys don't know, for those who read Sir Beatdown's RWBY fanfiction, which I highly fucking recommend you checking it out. It's in the link in the description below. But yeah, he is currently having troubles with computers and stuff. His laptop, I think, or his computer, anyways. So he told me that it's gonna be a while. I still don't want the notifications on my phone. Yeah, and I'm having issues with my tablet too. For those who talk to me through messaging and stuff like that, yeah, I can't message right now on Facebook because I needed.
Because you got viruses from looking at black dicks.
Oh yeah, no, fucking, I can't remember my fucking account. I know I have to, like, I'm gonna do this soon, maybe, but like, I could access my Hotmail account, but right now I have to, in order to check my Hotmail, have to put in my fucking the right email address that's associated with that account for security reasons. And the moment I press next, like, I know this is overprotective, whatever it fucking said, and it's like, can we have your phone number? And I'm just like, yeah, okay, no, I don't.
Here's my phone number. Hey, you want my SIN number? Well, here's my bank info
thing,
too.
Right? Like, fucking, like, for
know everything
security
about me.
reasons, can just make sure we know who you are. Fucking, can you put in your alternate Hotmail account that's associated with it?
Yeah, no, I know
Hotmail.
all about that. It's fucking
like,
annoying.
All right, cool. I'm cool with that, you know, for security.
Yeah, then you enter an email and it's like, nope, that
Yeah,
doesn't work.
no, it's like, we also need your phone number now. It's
Yeah.
like, why didn't you have that in 2 fucking boxes, like one
If
box right underneath the email going, oh, by the way, we also need.
If I owned a company or like did something like that, man, you'd get a message being like, send me a dick pic to prove it's you. And if I got a picture and the dick was like this big, I'd be like, you were declined, bro.
No,
Actually, no, I'd be like, yeah.
Or to get into the office, there's a fucking security scan. I was like, down here, it's like, okay, whip your dick out.
Put your dick in that hole.
And yeah, and every time when someone does that, fucking door opens, but first, just before it opens, fucking little message pops up saying, you got a small dick, bro.
Yeah. I got that micro. Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
We're gonna get on with this. Holy fuck. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna set that over. Get hyped for it. Wow, really? Damn.
cannot wait to hear the full song of this. It's gonna get released after.
Is it?
Yeah, the following year.
Fuck out of here.
I love the full version of the RWBY songs because like they tell stories and shit like that of the series.
Yeah, and they're good artists.
Yeah.
Crazy ass bitch. I did it, guys! Shut up, Carl.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah,
They need
There
that
are
coat.
4 of them?
yep. Always.
Just like Nora
Which
you
means
does.
that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about.
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power. But not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there. You heard her.
Fuck you, man.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you, in order to make sure you were safe.
I'm fucking hammered 24/7.
Well, then why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid.
Yeah. No doubt.
Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. But at At night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god
That'd be
of
me.
darkness brought
Fuck
drought,
you.
fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. The younger brother agreed. This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge, so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness.
Then he fell down a cave and died, and we don't know what he
Humanity
did.
came to be.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandoned Remnant. And each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose, guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And, of course, keeping them out of her reach. So, yeah, there's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
Would have been funny if Jean was sleeping.
She's known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Wish our moon looked like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Holly, is that you, dear?
Like, what the fuck do I do?
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit.
Look at my chest hair.
Don't worry, I've got
Your
it.
mom likes it.
Sit down. Sit down.
It's her
I don't
fur
want to do
patch.
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
no, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is
Fuck, what do I say? What do I say?
warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your
When no
outfit
one have
doesn't
anything to
cover
talk
very
about, they always go to the weather.
It covers plenty.
much. I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Why? Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
Called me a whore.
How can you still love me after what I did?
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
Dick punch.
Son?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
He's
I
gonna...
really don't like you.
Yeah, he's gonna get hurt. Holy fuck, I wouldn't fuck with that dad, man.
So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight.
Fuck.
Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers. right. I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy.
You'll be saying that in a few years.
I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
But you know the crows are a sign of bad luck. Old superstition. But it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune. I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
You're probably all gonna die in the next hour.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Fuck, he's just a pouty little fucker right now.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Hey, me
Look, I
Cantina.
promised it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie. But I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Fucking bitch. You gonna listen to him now?
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh shit, eh? Fuck, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, so yeah, we find out about Crow semblance.
Yeah.
That was a huge one for me. Like,
Well, he can turn into a crow, right?
yeah. But his
So
his
no, I think I didn't take that like that. I didn't take that like that was his semblance. I took that like like, would his semblance to me, wouldn't it be turning into a crow? Think, like, to me, he's just saying, you know, I was just born with bad luck that I give to other people. Like, that.
Yeah, but
like,
he says straight up that his semblance isn't like other people's. It's always just there.
Yeah, but he can turn into a crow. That to me is a semblance. That's fucking, you're turning into a goddamn crow. Like, what do you call that? Just a special ability? You know what I mean? Like, to me,
Well,
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'd have to hear that from the writers themselves or something, because all I'm getting out of that is the fact that
he just thinks it's bad luck.
Yeah, like he's calling it his semblance, or he just thinks it, right?
Yeah.
But to me, his semblance is he can turn into a motherfucking crow, which is dope. But that's what I get out of that.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, right? Like, but I totally, like, I get what he was saying.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, like, I didn't know much about. I don't know much about birds, but always knew crows were.
Yeah, I knew
stuff
that.
like
Bad luck,
right?
yeah.
So I ended up searching up about ravens, because that's his sister's name, Raven.
Yeah.
And apparently ravens is good luck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
like
know
a good
that.
luck charm and shit like that.
I did not.
So
know that.
I found that kind of interesting. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. Definitely, you can shapeshift. Like, that's what everyone, that's what, including me, thought before I watched.
Well, no, even after watching this episode, that still makes more sense to me. I think I think he was just metaphorically saying that's it, right? Like, to me, because he can turn into a crow, and crows bring bad luck.
Yeah.
So I think it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Right. But otherwise, it was a good episode. You find out a lot for sure.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, man.
About the two brothers.
Yeah.
You can see Jean's pent up rage against the.
But that's,
I'm just gonna call the elders.
Yeah,
like
he was a whiny bitch in this episode.
Well, he blames him for Pierre's death.
Oh, I know, but he's being a whiny bitch. He needs to get over it. I'm not gonna lie. But like I was saying before we actually turned the camera on, is Ren. He didn't say a fucking word that entire.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
When?
It was during when Crow was
You're
talking.
right. Yes, but do you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like, he pretty much said literally nothing, and I was just telling him outside when we were having a smoke.
He's really quiet.
I was like, I really like Ren, but I said, you know, Ren's definitely the quiet guy, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't talk much of any bit, right? Like, but then I was like, you know, but the quiet ones are the deadly ones, and I was like, except for, you know, and then there's Nora. She's a crazy crackhead bitch. I love her. And I was like, she's super deadly, and she's just crazy, and fucking love Nora, man. She's awesome.
Fucking has a megaton hammer.
I know, right? Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this reaction and start up a different one. Much love, Crap Squad. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.